What's up, everybody? So, last time with Joe, you saw push. Apologies, but you're gonna see it again today. We ended up picking up this, me and Mario, the camera guy, kind of got into a situation where we were like talking for a little bit about what we wanted to do, and we just kind of did a random session. So we did end of the week last week, we did my second push session. But it's cool because you guys went to see what I'm doing for my first push session. So this is day 1 of the week. I'm in week 3 of my mesocycle, and I'm gonna be doing my vertical emphasis pushing. Last time you saw me and Joe do some cambered pressing, and the priority was more of like a horizontal pushing emphasis. Today, I'm starting with an incline. So again, because I'm so deep into prep, I'm gonna be doing an incline dumbbell press first. Generally, it'd be like a Smith incline or something of that nature. We started with flies last time, so I'm only doing 1 fly variation per week, a flat press, a machine press, and an incline. The machine press and the incline are today. So most of my volume you're gonna see is gonna be on this incline dumbbell press. I'm gonna have 2 top sets, 2 down sets. The app has exactly what I'm doing in it. You guys will be able to see and follow along. I didn't send the screenshots to Mario last time. I'll try to remember this time. You can remind me maybe. But if you guys wanna see that shit, I'll put it on there for you. Joe won't be joining us today. I had to come early because I have a shitload of stuff to do today. It's 9 a.m., usually we train at 10. So you might see him at the end of the video, might not. Hopefully, Joe not being here doesn't lead to me being a boring fuck, because I am tired. Prep is prepping, guys. Let's get to it. And I'm gonna be doing dumbbell press. I'll warm up first and we'll do some working sets. Mark my territory. So generally my warm-ups are called specific warm-ups. So it's generally just the exercise I'm gonna do for the day. I'll do some like laterals, some hammer curls, warm up the elbows, some twist curls. And then before I go into the incline, sometimes I'll just do military press because it's hitting a lot of the same musculature. So I'm warming up the delts and the triceps. So then by the time I get over here, I can just start with the 55s. If you guys need longer warm-ups, you can do more like general warm-up first, walking on a treadmill, things like that. Dynamic warm-up, which is like leg swings or something like twists. Anything where you're dynamically stretching to open you up, vernacular people like to use. And then you go to the specific warm-up. I have just really not ever done too much of a general. I'll do shit like this, like I'm doing some wrists. Never had wrist issues, so that's nice. So I just try to warm them up every day before I do any pressing. Don't get elbow tendonitis too much. Periodically when I'm doing way too many lateral raises and pull-ups in a meso. But other than that, I go right into the specific warm-up. So we're gonna do that now. I doubt you're new to the channel or any of the RP information that we put out, but you notice how deep I'm going on these, how wide my elbows are. We're huge proponents of like really deep stretching. Last time you saw us do cambered bench press, amazing stretch for the pecs. Being in that lengthened position for a really long time, it's amazing. And on the dumbbell incline press, I don't know where this information came from or why people spread it. You do not have to tuck your elbows like this. You do not have to touch the dumbbells to your pecs like this. You're literally cutting your range of motion and you're altering the emphasis to your triceps and front delts a little bit. I actually press super wide, but if you're doing this, you are putting your pecs at more of a disadvantageous position, and you could hurt yourself if you're using the same weight that you've been using for pressing like this. So, lots of strength, tuck the elbows, all that good shit. Of course, it's gonna produce a lot of force. Disadvantageous position for the pecs here. Try to touch on the outside of the pecs. So you're gonna notice that I'm doing that. I'm only gonna use like the hundreds today, guys. Slow eccentrics, pause, deep stretch, and press. Do not try to use the same weight. If you're gonna modify to this style, don't try to use the same weight that you've been using for your heavy presses, because you're gonna lack control in that deep portion, and that's usually where the injuries occur. So I'm here, not here. This is easy. Everybody can do this. Nice and deep, touching the outsides. Nice pause, stretch, stretch, stretch. Pecs. So Mario was telling me about a previous injury he potentially had and why he doesn't do dumbbell presses anymore. What I was telling him is that, and I've talked about this before, you want to maintain a big block on any pressing stuff that you do. So you're trying to retract, depress the scapula, and keep it here. What you see a lot of people do is they get here, they start to cave forward, they take that golf ball off the tee, or they just try to go too heavy because they're trying to produce a lot of force by like heaving, and it runs into like some sort of shoulder issue, like what Mario potentially experienced. If you're able to maintain that block, retraction, depression, and push the pecs to the ceiling, you're gonna notice I have a big chest at the start, and as I come down, it almost expands even more because I'm pushing my chest up to the ceiling and retracting and depressing. So, on my potentiation, 1-2 reps at my working weight or slightly above. Today's just at the working weight. I think the first set's supposed to be like 13 or 14. We shall see. I'm just gonna focus on control and keeping a couple reps in the tank. Week 3, generally I'm training about 2 RIR, so 2 reps in reserve, but I am feeling it today. So these sets might all be 1 in the tank, but I'll show you guys ways to make up volume if you're super low in glycogen and depleted during prep, if I fail to match volume requirements. Getting that weird jaw shit going on where you know you're really lean. You just look tired all the time or like you're on meth or something. You guys, we get a question often. We notice that you don't elicit the same level of control on your eccentrics in your videos that you do for people you're putting through sessions. I do my best to do the eccentric control on every exercise of which I get the best stimulus to fatigue ratio. So I'm not going like 6, 7, 8 eccentric. It's not necessary either. A controlled eccentric, especially on pressing stuff or anywhere where you're at a really disadvantageous position. So if you had a dumbbell out here like this for a curl, slowing the eccentric down to like a 4 count in your head is smart. It's gonna help with you limiting injury especially. And to be honest, most people don't have great control with their eccentrics. So in the videos, we're teaching people how to find that. So we might slow them down even more than we would if we were training them every single day. So when you see those extreme eccentrics and controls, 1, they're totally fine. And you can absolutely train that way all the fucking time and you'll grow amazing. 2, it's a teaching method. Do a mesocycle like that, where you're counting to like 6, 7, 8 in your head on everything. And then from there, because we've been doing this a long time, I've been training this way for 12 years. From there, find what eccentric control is gonna give you the best pump, stimulus to the muscle, potentially soreness the next day as well. Look at Dana getting free information.
Just trying to learn how to build muscle.
I think you got that covered.
Keep going. I thought you were getting into the good part.
I was. Yeah, I was talking about edging my muscles basically.
Perfect.
Yes.
Are my muscles edged?
They're edged out like.
They're edged. I want to keep edging. Keep talking. I'm trying to learn.
Oh my god.
What kind of training shoes are those?
Oh, I can't wear anything else. I wear these every day. You want to see why? For real?
You got monsters.
I can't wear anything. If I try to put something like this on, my feet immediately go out both sides. I know.
You're a caveman.
It's the white trash.
Digging. I'm gonna start wearing them. It's the anti-buzz. If you say
They're comfy.
So,
They are. Have you ever put them on at all?
yeah, they're just so not cool looking.
I understand. I agree with you.
They're just really not cool. So I've been like, can't get myself to do it.
I tried the whole Converse thing. I had a pair for a week.
No.
Both sides just immediately busted out.
They're very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
It's better to have.
This is great. And then like I'm leaving the house.
Has to see your feet.
When I'm leaving the house, I'm ready to go. I don't gotta worry about fashion. I don't gotta worry about, ooh, those shoes are nice. Let's get that pair. You know what I mean?
All right, well, what's the next exercise so I can listen?
I'm doing this, and then I'm doing a machine. I'm doing a giant set.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
I'm doing a super
I'm like,
set. Don't copy me.
I think I'm going. I want delts like you, a back like you, legs like you. So I'm gonna do everything you're doing. We were fortunate enough to put Dana. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it on the RP channel. We got to put her through a back workout. Fucking animal. The shit you see online of Dana over the years, that shit ain't fucking. It's not theater. She's a beast. So my underling Sam, who I hired at RP probably 7 years ago to do the other side of the athlete coaching for bodybuilding. Sam's sponsored by their company. So they came out here and we all got to hang out. It was cool as fuck. Well, I got him. Oh, so let's do down sets. Holy shit. This is the reality of prep, guys. I sit here between sets. I try to drown out the terrible fucking gym music that's playing. I don't even know if I'm really thinking about much, to be honest. I'm looking at the floor. It's a nice floor. Some nice dumbbells. My frog is slipping everybody off. Those are my thoughts. Also, why does she look like that? It's not fair. Crazy. That went down by 3 reps. This week, I have an added set. So the total volume on this exercise is gonna go up. And an interesting thing, I'll show you guys in the app. I programmed these on purpose, actually. They're called giant sets. Not the traditional where you guys see like multiple exercises back to back to back to back to back to back. But picking a weight and a rep count and sticking to the weekly RIR. You're not worried about where you're pausing. I know I'm gonna get less reps each set this week because of how low glycogen is and everything. And I know that for my clients, and I know that through any prep. Because of that, I program giant sets because let's say you get 40 total reps and you get it in 4 sets over the course of a minute or 2 because you're doing as many as you can with that week's proximity to failure. Pausing, breathing, going again, right? So let's say I get like 20, 10, 8, 2. This week, I'm going to 45 reps. So I might only get 16 on my first mini set. That's much less than 20, but the end result is 45 reps instead of 40. And I'm going closer to failure every single set. So the total volume is actually going up a little bit, even though the proximity to failure is higher with less reps. Again, glycogen, super depleted. So while I'm doing that, I'm just keeping track of the reps that I'm doing, keeping track of the proximity to failure, and making sure I achieve that total goal. I do believe it's 45 reps this week, unless it was 35 last week and 40 this week. I'll check on the app. And I already know, especially with how that went, that I'm gonna get less reps per set this week. But again, doesn't matter. I'm getting more reps total and more mini sets. It's not a big deal. Good Lord. How you doing, man?
You look great, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You got better platforms now. You don't need the show.
Sponsorships and stuff.
Right. But
Huge sponsorships, like 100K a year, shit like that.
Right.
We don't do that anymore. They do that for influencers now.
Yeah, you're better off doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
You're better off doing this.
Well, man, I'm excited to see you get your pro card.
So yeah,
man.
no, I appreciate it.
But it's always like that.
Right.
I don't fucking store anything here. It's all in my ass, dude. So they're in from the side, but they're not in from the back.
You know, and I'm exactly opposite, right?
Yeah.
My back,
Which is cool.
upper back, fat as fuck.
Yeah.
My glutes shredded.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't know, but for bodybuilding, man, it's perfect. For going on the beach, I got a great fat distribution. Everybody wants it.
Too bad there's no beach out here.
Moving on to the giant set. Last week I was at 142.5. That's on 152.5. Somebody stronger than me. So 40 total reps today. It was 35 last week. I knew it was somewhere around there. I like to put this seat low and push this all the way forward. I feel better stretch on the pecs. Higher with your elbows in more. Hit your triceps on this machine really well too. But I like to stretch the fuck out of my chest on this. You guys will see what that looks like. I might be able to go right into it. I don't generally warm up and potentiate if I'm not switching muscles. So if I was gonna do like delts next, I'd go through the whole warm-up process again. I might just go right into my first set here. So now, I believe that was 14 or 15. I'm going to rest 20 to 40 seconds and go again. And then again, and then again, until I get to that 40. Like I said, today is gonna be a lot more mini sets. I might even dip into like the 2 reps at a time period, but we're gonna beat the reps. I'm getting those like weird fibers coming out from low body fat, just like when I stretch my pecs. We're a ways off from 40 still. 29. I'm always concerned I'm gonna miscount, and the YouTube comments are all gonna be, Jared, 13 minutes and 21 seconds into the video, you did 36 reps, not 40, you fucking idiot, with your stupid haircut. I love you guys. A few things. These are gonna be all the comments now, ready? Mike, my friend, we're 9 years apart in age. You tell me if he's my biological father, okay? Shut up. 2, I get it, you hate my fucking hair. Got it. 3, I have tics. Yes, I do this shit all the time. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I was born with it. It wasn't Maybelline. 4, you see that? You see these? See, if you go slightly higher, God damn it. All right, I'm sorry guys, I'm just stalling at this point. I really actually do like you guys. I was just, my anger was a nice coping mechanism trying to buy time so I don't have to go yet. Ay, Dios mío. One more for extra credit. Usually I'll do my triceps right now as well, since it's like 2 exercises, but I was like 7 total sets, 8 total sets, not a bad session. I have some meetings and stuff I gotta get to, so triceps are gonna go in the PM with my lateral delts and biceps today. You won't see that, but I'll post it on Instagram most likely, so go follow me over there if you're not. And I'm pumped as fuck. I have no glycogen left, but like the pumps I'm getting are wild, like getting really lean through the chest. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna hit a couple poses, but that's the video. Hopefully you like this first push session of the week. You can watch this one and go back and watch the other one, and you can see the difference between the volume for the pushing musculature, precisely like the chest, where it's spread out, versus the triceps. If you have questions, leave them below. Tell me what you want to see, and we're gonna keep pumping these bad boys out. Peace out, guys.